Welcome everybody to the third lesson of AutoCAD. We are going to continue with the polyline today. Yesterday we had studied how to write, how to draw, and how to sketch a line and construction line. Today we'll continue with the today we'll continue with the polyline. For polyline, you can directly click here. You can make the polyline. Otherwise, you can type PL from the keyboard. Then polyline will appear. You can sketch anything you want. You can write. So now I am sketching a line. Yesterday, as I told you, you can directly give the length of line. For example, if you want to give it around 1,500, 1.5 meter. So the length of this line will be 1.5 meter. Then you can enter. It will be finished. Now maybe you will ask, what is the difference of this polyline and line? Because if we sketch a line, we can sketch the same thing by the line as well. We can do like this. For example, 1,500. So you may ask, what is the difference between these two? The first difference, it is if you click on polyline, you see that all objects are together. I mean, all objects are one object. So when you click on line, see the all objects are separate. I mean, they are not together. It is the main difference. The other difference we will study one by one in next step. Enter. So when you're typing polyline here, PL, enter. So when you click in any point and then this line in the specify next point, here you can see that the other option will be appear for you, like arc, half wide, length, and two width. So what are these? First of all, we are going to start by with arc. Arc, what means? Now we can sketch a line, a polyline directly. It will come directly. I mean, it will come straight. So when you want to make it as an arc, you can type A. As you see here, only the color of A is below. So it is enough to type A, then enter or space. You see, now the direction and the shape of your line, polyline will be changed from straight to the arc. You can put it here, or you can choose from other option as well. You can give the radius like here. You can type or then you can give the radius of this arc. How much should be? For example, I want to give it around. For example, the radius should be around like 1 meter. Okay, you see the 1 meter. The radius of this arc will be 1 meter. The other option I want to show you, if you type PL, we are going with the shortcut keys, polyline. If you click here, what is the next option? It's a half width. Half width means if you want to make something that the weight is different from the starting up to end. For example, the support of a chair, anything else you can consider. For example, for we are going to make some like this the support of a chair or a table. You can just type H, then enter or space. Now it is itself, it's helping you how to write. It's saying specify starting half weight. How much should be the starting of the chair support? For example, in the starting we have 20 something, so just type 20. Then itself it's asking specify ending half weight, and the end how much it should be. For example, it's 10 something, and you can enter. So here you can give uh, the length for making a state. As I told you yesterday, you can come here like ortho mode or F8. You can directly click on example, this one. For example, it is on a support of a chair or a table. Then you can get a copy. The copy will study in next. So make a copy here. For example, just I want to make, you will study this whole thing that I am doing now in your next lesson. For example, it is a view of a chair or a table like this. It is an example only. So you can use half. I mean, you got to understand. You got the point how the usage of polyline in half width. Okay, and then you can select enter will release your objects. Now come again to the polyline directly from here, or just try to type from, try to use the shortcut. It's easy for you. Then click it here. The next one is length. Length you can choose from here as well, or otherwise you can directly put, you see in this like 396, it is the length of any line. For example, I want to make it 2 meter line, just type. Or otherwise you can come here, length, in the length you can type L, you can give them all, it's the same, there is no any changes. For the next one, undo. For example, if you're coming here and coming here, you're making the drawing, then you're doing mistakes in, like for example, in this corner. So you want to go back to here, just type U based on this, because here is only U is below. So you enter or space, it will bring you back. Then you enter, will bring you enter, you enter, it will come to the first point. And the last one, weight. So weight, you see now the polyline weight is bigger. At first it was thinner. Now it is, I mean, the weight become more around 10 centi. So if you want to bring it back to the first, like it was the first, if you want to make it thinner, how you will do? You just come here in the weight, just type W, then enter. It will itself will help you specify starting with. Now it's 20, you can make it 0. Then specify ending with, both of them just type 0, enter. Now the shape of the shape of your polyline will be the same as before. The usage of this polyline with weight could be for the drawing of an arrow. For example, if you open here, you can make an arrow like this by using the polyline. How? Come here, I will remove this, take the polyline PL, enter or space, click it here, go to the weight here, W, then enter. Itself will help you specify starting weight, how much it should be. For example, at the first we are going to make it 20. Okay, as you see here, okay. For example, at the starting up to the end, for example, here is also 20 and here is also 20. So the starting and ending of the line would be the same, 20. So type 20, enter. You see, it will come here, up to here. If you click here, again the same thing will appear for you. So based on this, you see the weight from here up to here is the same. Now it's bigger. At the end, it is 0. For example, if it's 20 here, in this area it's around like 50 small. So you can type again W, you can type 50, give the amount 50, and end. At the end, as I told you, at the end it is 0. So type only 0. Make the arrow. Okay, it's very easy for you. You guys can do this only by using the polyline. It was from Polyline. I hope you guys understand this whole thing. It was line construction line Polyline. It's very usable in AutoCAD. So for the beginners, it's very important how to sketch, how to use these three lines. Then our practice in making a project, I will introduce you more. I will say you more about these lines. And then next we are going to make the polygon. Polygon, if you come here, you can use the shortcut as well. POL. POL is the shortcut for the polygon. I can share you for you guys the list of all AutoCAD shortcut. Maybe you can send to me your email address, and I can share you for you. Then make it enter. At the first, when you take the polygon, it will ask you enter number of sides. The side, how many sides you want to be drawn for you. The minimum is 4, it should be more than 4. If you make it 3, it will be a triangle. So, for example, I want to make it an 8 each sides. Then enter. If you click here, it will ask you inscribed in circle or circumscribed in about circle. What means by these two? First of all, by clarifying these two, first of all, I'm going to make a circle here. For example, this circle and this two circle. We will study now in later on this circle, how to sketch a circle. Now you can make it from here. If you take this polygon, then 8, same enter. If you click here, first of all, if we take the inscribed in circle, click on it, you see here. Now, if we click on polygon, or you can type POL, enter, 8, enter. You just come here, click on it, and now circle is correct. Now up, if usually you can see the changes, the difference between circumscribed and sorry, what was this? It is inscribed and circumscribed. Inscribed means you can make a polygon by edge, by using the edge, but circumscribed you can make it by the center of the sides. It is only different. The usage is depends on you. So where you are going to use, it's using more for the making the boards and the structure. So if you want to make such a drawing, you can use it in any area. Okay. Now I will clean this. Enter, and we are going ahead with the rectangle. Rectangle, can just type REC. That is the shortcut for rectangle. Then space and make a rectangle. Okay. Rectangle is very usable. For example, if you want to make a boundary wall for your apartments, for your villa, for your building, for example, like this, just make it here, and again come it here. So we'll study the offset. So currently I will say you guys, for example, you see here line. For example, you want to make a home here, like this. Anything you can write by using the rectangle. I will clean it. If we click on rectangle, or if we type REC, then enter. Here the another 5 more option will be appear. What are these? First one is chamfer, second one is elevation, plate, thickness, and weight. For the chamfer, what means by chamfer? If you click on chamfer, it's asking specify first chamfer distance. I'm sure you guys know what means by chamfer. Means when you're going to fillet somehow, or you want to. I will show you now. Just wait. Specify first chamfer distance. For example, we are going to make 150, specify second chamfer distance 150. Then if you sketch here, you see this edge become chamfer. It's calling chamfer. So now before it was like this, it was here and here. So the distance that it was asking is directly from here. If we take the distance, for example, TA will study later on here. How much? It's 150. Same was given to us. And it's all corner become like this. So if you click on it, on rectangle, just type REC, enter. The next one is elevation. Elevation means if you want to make a table before we had used the support of table. Now you're going to make a table. For example, for the elevation, just type elevation. It's asking specify the elevation for the rectangle. For example, you are going to make around 150. Okay, and enter. Just make the table. Now, how we understand that how much is the elevation for this table? If you come here, just click on the 3D. You see here the table. Let's stop, and if you type orbit, you will study all this thing in our next lessons. You see, this one is in the zero floor and in the zero level, and that one is 1.5 meter upper than this. So you can come again back here on the top. It will be upper for you again. Just click it, enter. Then go again to the rectangle, or you can directly type REC, enter. Then fillet. Come back to the Control Z. It was chamfer for the filleting. Now it is somehow hard. So if you want to make it softer, you will use from the fillet. Just type REC, enter. Come to the fillet. F, just type F because only the F color is below. Just enter. Now it's asking for the radius. How much should be the radius? Here, for example, if you want to make mat like this, it will ask for the radius. Just type around 150, enter. You see, your rectangle become softer than this. And next one is rectangle thickness. As you see here, I told you it's a table. So this table do not has any thickness. So if you want to make a thickness for this, just come here, type the T because only the T color is below. T. How much should be the thickness? For example, it should be around 10 cm or 15 cm. Type it, enter, make it. The thickness is not visible because we are seeing this object only from the top. If you go to the 3D, here you see, you can see the thickness for this. You can type ORB, the orbit, then you can see it has a thickness. And this whole thing we will study later on 3D as well. So as of now, you just learn how to, for example, I will come here. Here we have orbit. As I told you before, we will study all these things in later on. And here, if you realistic, you can see the thickness for these things. So come again here and make it hidden or wireframe. Okay guys, then I will remove this. We'll come to the rectangle. Just type it here. Weight. How much should be the weight? As you studied in the polyline, you can give the weight for the line of rectangle as well. You just type weight, for example. Okay, that's all for today. So we'll continue tomorrow with the arc. Thank you for watching this video.